exciting city, but don't have a lot of time to get out in nature. Now we're getting back. This week, we're trying Bayou Sauvage National Wildlife Refuge. Refuge here in Louisiana. We've really been trying to get outdoors more, and we've decided this is the year to do so. So we're scouting out locations in and around New Orleans where we can go for short hikes on Sunday mornings, and we've never been to this park before. It's really close by, only like a 20-minute drive from where we live. So we're gonna go and see what there is here. Let's learn some stuff.
This is the Ridge Trail, so we go up, there's a Bayou Overlook, and it goes around a marsh overlook and comes back and connects onto the levee here, and you can take the levee out on the Maxent Trail, and that's another 3 miles out and 3 miles back.
These are like, they're little baby trees that they're doing for the reforestation project, because so many of them still haven't grown back from Katrina. Is that what it said? Yeah, so reforestation. So you can see why we're on an elevated walking way. This is all marsh here.
Trying to get bugs and stuff. So the stuff here was the Gulf of Mexico. Here was the beach. Was like this.
Wow.
So, yeah, so everything we're on is recent deposition.
Wow.
But still only about 5% is actually on natural levees. High grounds, the rest of it.
All right, this whole area we're walking around on right here is a little bit more elevated than the surrounding area. That's because when the bayou floods, it kind of deposits soil and builds it up, kind of like a river levee, not as big. And you can tell that from here because if you see behind me, you can see the top of a tree over there where you can see that the elevation is lower in that direction. What do you think of the information they're sharing with us about prehistoric residents?
Seems pretty good, actually. It's what we find a lot on our sites, rangy cuniata clamshells. They're not very good to eat now, and people don't eat them now, but they were a very important resource in addition to oysters. BC here, actually. Fish processing dating back to 235 BC or so, Marksville era. All right, so this is kind of cool to think about. So we think I said this is all recent deposition, and that's true, but there are 2 islands out on the what they used to be islands. Now they're dry land, but those were islands out into the Gulf, and later deposition goes around it. So now it doesn't look like an island, but they were islands. So that's
that's cool.
That's some of the earliest occupation.
You can clearly hear the highway, which ruins the effect a little bit. It's so nice to just feel like we're not in the city. Feels like now we're at the Wetlands Overlook. Oh, what causes this? Wind? Aliens?
Flooding, maybe. Yeah. Maybe the big rains we had recently.
Do you hear those bullfrogs?
These areas of cypress knees are out here you can see are the remnants of bald cypress tree stands, and those have been wiped out in this particular area, mostly because of saltwater intrusion, partially because how we've harnessed the river and
I think maybe this tree got struck by lightning at some point. It's all burned in there, like maybe part of it broke off and then it's still been growing back around it. Pretty cool. It's a pretty cool looking tree, actually. I guess he was showing us the way out. Oh yeah, this is the bayou. We're gonna come back and kayak out here. We don't actually have a kayak yet, but we're gonna get one.
Probably will be bloomed for...
That's so pretty. I don't know if I can get these birds hanging out. I can't see my screen to know if I'm filming this pretty butterfly or not. Oh, look at this. Look at these lily pads. Wow. Oh, that's beautiful. There's, I think, a small lake over there. I'll let you know later. Look how blue it is. Can you? I don't know if it shows in the camera. Like right on the edge of this lake, but we can't seem to get to a great overlook spot. Yeah, maybe. Zoom. I don't know if I can zoom far enough in for y'all to see this little alligator.
Sitting there?
Yeah, it's in the water. See its little head? There he goes. Well, that was cool. Yeah, that was a loud splash.
Could have been another turtle.
That was two somethings. Okay. Is he still there? I just turned it off, so I missed it again. Alright, I don't know if you can see the highway there in the distance. That's the end of the trail. It's probably about half a mile?
Probably.
About half mile from here. We're actually going to go ahead and turn back, but I think we've got enough to kind of give you an idea of what you're going to get in the Bayou Sauvage trail. Now we're going to turn around and go back, because this is a one-way trail. Alright, so let's see what we missed. See on this side, this little lake with marsh surrounding it, our trail, and then down this rise here to the bayou. Yeah, it's real pretty.
Is that his head?
Yeah, there's a little alligator right there under the water, but he saw us and went under. I don't know how long he can hold his breath. Probably a long time.
For a while.
He's watching us.
Yeah.
Creeping up to the surface.
He's there.
Oh, can you see him? I hope you can see him, because I cannot see at all. Made it! Alright, y'all, that was the Bayou Sauvage trails. First we took the Ridge Trail, which is the wooden plank raised trail through the marsh, and that trail had a lot of really great signage, information about the ecology and the prehistory of the area, so I thought that was pretty cool. That trail was 0.7 miles long, so it's a real quick little trail. And then from there we went on to the Maxent Trail, which is the long, flat, straight-ish gravel trail that runs along the levee. And that trail is 3 miles long, and it's not a loop. You go to the end and then back. We went most of that way, so I would say we went 200. I would say we went 2.5 miles on that trail, so 5 miles total. So we went just almost 6 miles today. I really recommend these trails. The first trail, the Ridge Trail, is just really nice. There's good amount of shade, good breeze. We saw so many birds out there and a lot of just really pretty flowers and carpenter bees that are flying around my head right now. The Maxent Trail was really cool. On that trail we saw a lot of birds. There's like really great variety of ecology out there, like all the different types of plants and flowers and birds, and we saw some alligators and we saw a bunch of turtles too, but they kept jumping in the water super fast before I could get my phone out. And you know, bugs, birds, it was just really pretty. But I will say on the Maxent Trail there is like no shade, so I really recommend wearing a lot of sun protection, hat, sunglasses, sunblock. And it's really hot out. It is Louisiana and it's the summer, so water. We didn't bring quite enough water because we didn't plan on hiking the whole thing today. But here at the trailhead, there is a bathhouse, a bathroom house, and a water fountain, so we can refill there. So I think we're gonna do that. And overall, I had a really good time. I'm really excited about these Sunday morning adventures, so hopefully we'll get to another one for you soon. Right now, I'm really ready for some lunch. What do you think? Definitely. The beginning of Bayou Sauvage Trail is really close to one of the most popular Vietnamese bakeries in New Orleans East, which is a very largely Vietnamese community here on the edge of the city. So we're really excited to go in here and get some banh mi for lunch because we worked up a real appetite on that trail. Oh, they're so pretty.
These Vietnamese yogurts. That's one I'm thinking of.
Oh, they have tapioca.
That's really good. I might go with grill pork. I've never had this other one. I'm gonna get a chicken edge.
Alright, already an excellent day. We're heading home to enjoy our feast. Thank you so much for coming with us to Bayou Sauvage today. Thank you for watching.